Good morning. It's about 5:15 a.m. on Saturday morning of Memorial Day weekend 2022. I found myself strolling down a tranquil Ocean Drive. Here are a couple of pictures of Ocean Drive at the time, and came across the CVS at 5th Street and Washington Avenue in Miami Beach. And it reminded me of a interesting story about what used to be located here. Beginning in 1950, in an earlier building, this was the site of the 5th Street boxing gym. It was a very famous boxing gym. It was opened in 1950 by two brothers, Chris and Angelo Dundee. You might recognize the name Angelo Dundee. He was a very famous boxing trainer. His most famous trainee was Muhammad Ali, who did a lot of the training during his career here at the 5th Street Gym. And here's a picture of Ali. He was Cassius Clay at the time, with Angelo Dundee in the background training at the gym. And he won the heavyweight championship for his first time right here in Miami Beach. It was in February 1964. He beat Sonny Liston for the title. The fight was held at the Miami Beach Convention Center about a mile north of here. And while he was training for that fight, the Beatles were on their first American visit. They made only 3 stops: New York City, Washington, D.C., and Miami Beach. While they were here for their concert, they paid a visit to the gym. Here's a picture of their meeting. An equally colorful character who you probably haven't heard of, a local character associated with the gym, was Benjamin Evil Eye Finkle. He moved to Miami Beach in 1938, lived here till he passed away in 1985. He had 2 careers, both based, or actually only the second one based out of the 5th Street Gym. His first career was as a boxer, but he only had a few fights. His boxing career did not amount to anything. He's more noted for his second career, and it was said that what Babe Ruth was to baseball, Caruso was to opera, and Charlie Chaplin was to the movies, Evil Eye Finkle was to the hex. For $50 to $300 per fight, he'd be hired by a boxer to put a hex or a spell on his opponent. He also used his powers for horse racing and baseball games. And there was a big article about Evil Eye in Sports Illustrated magazine in the 1970s. Sports Illustrated called him a boxing legend, a rascal who mixed 2 parts voodoo with 1 part fraud and lurched through life unburdened by honest labor. So I hope you enjoyed this little story. Have a good day.